Great day. How are you?
Everybody, happy Wednesday.
Mutually happy Wednesday to you. The wild part is I just pulled out my my glasses, right? And the lens popped out.
Oh gosh.
I was about to be looking like a cold hard fool out here.
No, we don't need that. We don't
Yeah.
need that. Hmm.
Oh my gosh, that was scary. I was like, I got these specifically for the show. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We
Oh,
are Chestnut Checkers. I am your co-host, William Alexander. I have to my immediate side, my side John, my main John. It's like, no, my co-host, Kristen Veritans Wilson. She's in the building. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're so happy to have her and happy to see you guys on another wonderful Wednesday. It is cold.
it's cold.
I thought that there was a warm spot in some warmer areas, or so I thought. It is cold outside,
Cold as fuck.
for everybody.
Cold as fuck, my way.
So stay healthy, stay safe, stay warm. Pay your gas bill. Do what you can. Do what you got to do.
Pay electricity, pay your gas bill, get some wood for your fireplace if you got a working fireplace, because it's cold. And I'm
Listen,
at
cold.
32 degrees cold.
Anytime you hear like places like Texas being 40 degrees, it's cold.
Florida been 40 degrees. And no
Flo-
hurricanes this season.
Listen, anytime California talking about it's a blistering 42 degrees waking up in the morning. It's cold, y'all.
It's cold. Very, very. But we gonna
Warmth
make it through this
has
too.
left the building. We're gonna do what we gotta do. Let's go right into current events. Where we at?
Um, where should I start? Oh, since I just mentioned Florida, we're gonna start with Florida. They
Oh
did
boy.
something right this time. Couple things. One Florida cop got sentenced to life. He kidnapped 17 people out of Haiti.
Who?
And five of those people was children. Come to find out, some of the people that was posing as Haitian gangs down there that was doing all them kidnappings was actually cops from Florida. I don't even know how else to say it. They was cops from Florida. Yeah, like because if I say it another way, it's gonna be I'm not trying to deal with no contra nothing. Anyway,
Jeez, you're not gonna don't go knocking on our doors, y'all.
listen. So yeah, he got life for those kidnappings. So good for you, Florida judges. I appreciate y'all.
Finally.
Real, right? Um, then let's see. Also in Florida, another Florida cop just pled guilty.
What?
He pled guilty to searching through women's phones during normal ass traffic stops for new pictures and then sending them to himself.
What?
The day a cop asked me to hold my phone during the traffic stop is the day y'all see me on the news. That's I mean, I mean, I'm
Oh
just
my god. Are you serious?
yeah, that was news today. Pled guilty to several counts of going through people's phone. I don't even know what the charge is for real, but
What are you like? What's the charge?
I'm
I mean,
assuming it's
no,
invasion of
we're not taking this lightly, y'all. Listen, I understand that there is a charge and he should serve some time, but let's be honest. What do you charge him for? This got to be like a
time being a creep. That's what that's the
you a
creep.
whole creep. 10 years of creepishness.
How you handing out
Yo,
your phone at a traffic stop? First of
he,
all,
he like I got you for speeding. Give me your phone. Like yo,
look, hey she,
bro, you can't don't do that. That's not okay.
huh?
I said that's not okay.
I'm just saying, like he's at least gonna get some time for it. He pled guilty, so there.
Thank God.
So that's what's going on in Florida. All over in Colorado, right? A mile high state.
Bring it in.
Niggas just seen Bigfoot today. Real live video footage of a nigga look really like Bigfoot.
Mm.
I'm just cross
Hey
that out.
man,
Look, that's the 2025 calendar. We did not put Bigfoot on December. That's all I'm saying.
Did you hear as of 2025 also that we have not just the car, but we have the actual animal of the cat family. So bobcat and pumas are no longer officially our largest cat again. We have now coming from the south, migrating back to the north, the jaguar. He's
Oh,
back.
you Jaguars out here?
The jaguar is back. I'm trying to let y'all know. Texas. You just reminded me. Texas, Nevada, Colorado, um, Arizona. Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your dogs. The jaguar is back. It is back and in full effect.
You're not gonna
It's
keep
in
saying
full effect. It's not just a few. They are back. They are back.
They're in the wild, roaming around. I promise you.
Yo, man.
What else we got going on? So, talk of the town for months.
Uh-oh.
And we are. Hey, Shaka, that's my sis. Don't do too much. You know how we do. So with that being said, there was this documentary that just dropped.
Did he?
Did he?
So first of all, 50 Cent.
50, right?
50. We gotta address this first. 50. I'm not gonna spoil it for those who have not watched it yet, but I will say that if you have a cringe issue, don't watch it. If you have shit. No, fuck that. I'm sorry. You gotta give me 30 seconds.
Less cringe than Surviving R. Kelly.
It's not. Yeah, it's about as bad. It's about as bad as R. Kelly's John. Like you trip and fall on a spike. Like you step on glass, slip on ice, fall on a spike. That is between what we found out about some of our favorite people, between Smokey, R. Kelly, and Diddy. 50 Cent is the pet. There's no way that you start off a documentary talking about this has been ongoing research for 10 plus years.
Hilarious.
If y'all understand the nature 10 years ago, that's when that real tiff and feud began happening with them two.
Well, Diddy should have never asked that nigga to go shopping. That I think that was the whole. I think that was started this whole shit for real. Ever since Diddy asked that nigga to take him shopping, 50 been on a mission, and Diddy been playing right into it, like
wildly, like, and what's wild to me is like, oh, that's an interesting comment right there. What's wild to me is that like I knew what was going on with him, right? And like what his thing was, and it's like that urban talk and like the urban myths that you hear underground, like at the barbershop and blah 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 blah, right? So then you get to actually see the chronology of how all this stuff happened, and you're just like, oh shit, somebody's alive that knew him when he was a child.
Keep
That's
going.
wild work. Like somebody knew, and this y'all got to. I felt like I don't want to give it away. You gotta watch it. It's cringy. It's a horror movie. I wouldn't suggest watching it before you go to bed.
And I am soon as we get off here.
I ain't even through halfway through this thing, and I'm just like,
as cringy as this documentary is, y'all may not see nor hear some of the comments that we get coming through because we try to filter out some of this stuff.
Hilarious.
But if like you want to come on here and say stuff, go for it. You're not gonna get no shine, no play, and eventually you'll get yourself blocked. So have fun with that.
Yeah, it's these what are they called? The Twitch people?
Is that
And
what
they
that?
just, yeah, they're these Twitch people. Like they come on and then they say anything to try to get attention. And they're usually kind of young, right? So I'll just end it at this. To the young people that are on this Twitch thing, understand that all attention ain't good attention.
It surely is not.
And sometimes there's an age-old expression that's been matured into the what you know now is fuck around and find out.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said,
Mm-hmm.
um, like I don't know. I got
What?
a sour taste in my mouth about this, like the '90s era of music. I just got a real like. Are we meant to forget it? Like, are we meant to just completely just be like, you know what, '90s music, '90s R&B is just something that we
And I said
might.
before, and I'll say it again. Y'all are gonna have to cancel me because for real, I'm not gonna let my whole entire childhood musical catalog just go because the musicians themselves are pieces of shit.
Man. And it's just like when you're looking at the old, like not even the older group. Well, I guess that's the newer generation that they have with like Danity Kane and what's the other group? Day 26
Mm-hmm.
and what's the one the band and everything. When you have that I guess that wave, that second wave that he created and curated, and I say curated in his name, it made it quite interesting when you saw him kind of like involved in it versus when he had kind of power over it. It was a whole different person. And
Absolutely.
it was just like, all right, I want to get into the rest of it to figure out what the hell triggered him. Like
Listen,
they got Jones, but like people were like confirming the fact that he beat the shit out of his mom, and I'm like, yo, bro, that
this
triggered
is what
me a
I'm
little
saying.
bit.
Like people always make it like there are no black kids that do wild shit, and there are.
Yeah,
They just happen to be Diddy, so you don't find out till way later. But they are. But I think the fact that we don't talk about these type of people enough. We all knew
man,
that one kid that would just go to fuck off for no reason on their parents when we was little. That wasn't a black or white thing. That was a crazy ass nigga thing. Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm
That's
saying? So,
right. So I was saying, like, it's if you can find a little bit of compassion, and I was telling you this backstage, if you can find a little bit of compassion with Thanos, I'm not saying have compassion for old boy, but what I am saying is that how he's decided to go forward, it kind of makes sense.
look, I
You just be like,
rather
oh,
beef with Jesus than 50 for real. Because 50 is on a different level with the trolling. Like he's very, very intricate and long play type
yeah,
hilarious. Hey mommy.
hey, hey,
So yeah, Dame Dash stepped into the chat. He decided that he was gonna try and call 50 out for
oh
his
boy,
whole life being about Diddy basically. So we'll see how that plays out because you also know Dame Dash is bankrupt again.
right.
So
Dame Dash has been trying. He's somebody called him the Cat Williams of hip hop.
that's fucked up.
Hey man,
That's fucked up. First of all, I think Cat Williams is a little more successful than him,
I believe so.
but hey, whatever. He need to get his shit together for all the shit that he be talking. I was with him when he called Charlamagne gay though. I ain't even gonna front.
Right,
Um,
that was some wild work.
right. So the rest of I do have one more before we get into any current events that have to do with our topic this week.
Mm-hmm.
Last week, while we was all eating turkey, y'all's government done ran along with your boy. Okay, done got the terracotta terrorists some backup, and they signed a bill into law that said involuntary asylums are back now being a thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, if anybody knows the history of this country, they know what those involuntary asylums look like.
Mm.
So, ladies, Hide your kids and your wives.
Hide your kids, hide your wives. That's all we got.
They coming back. We about to get, menstrual cramps. Gonna be send it to the asylum. Oh, he beat me. Send it to the asylum. That's what they was like. Let a woman in the 30s, 20s say, "Oh no, my husband is beating me. Please make him stop." Oh, she's crazy. She's crazy. She needs a lobotomy. Do you see this?
Oh my God.
Sex every day. She needs a lobotomy, bro. Electrical current through her brain. That's what we in for. So no more involuntary asylums and Homeland Security.
And ICE.
Well, Homeland Security is ICE daddy. Yeah, see how that played out? So, for those of y'all who don't know, this week we are talking about our beloved ICE force out here protecting us from these hardworking immigrants.
These business minders.
These entrepreneurs that are so dangerous to our society. I don't want to hear Nairn HOA, bitch. When this grass is fucked up next spring, because y'all out here doing stuff, okay? No disrespect. The people outside just happen to be Guatemalan, and I love them because they come every Monday and Thursday without fail.
Man, listen. Go ahead.
No. Just want to break it down a bit before we actually get into what ICE been doing, because these niggas been doing a lot.
They've been doing it.
Okay. There has been, as a current event, currently, as of yesterday, a 100% pause on all immigration applications. So anybody who's trying to get here legally is now just in limbo for whatever reason, and that includes asylum. That's first of all. Secondly, as of this past week, more than 100, I think the actual number was 117 immigration judges have either been fired or moved out of their positions since the beginning of this administration. So please understand that this was all a part of the plan. And anybody that wasn't down with just sending folks wherever.
So, wait. So they fired the judges, like the fair assessing judges, and then they put.
No, they wasn't put. They just fired them. So now we just out a good 15% of the immigration judges that are needed during this time of immigration struggle.
Oh.
The reason why that is important is because when you
they just kindling these motherfuckers.
Yeah, when you go to the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement website, they have a list of FAQs, which are frequently asked questions for those who don't understand the anagrams. Is that an anagram?
Right. Yes.
Okay. They don't have to have warrants for raids or arrests. They don't have to show a warrant. They do have to show ID in the idea of public safety, but that's also why they wear the masks, because they don't really have. You don't have to know who the fuck is at your door for real. Any immigrant that they deem upon sight is outside of the law can be detained. Second one. Everyone detained does get due process and is accounted for. They made sure they said that shit on the site, which makes me believe it's a lot of niggas just lost in that system, but we're going to get back to that. How do you give them due process without the amount of judges needed to give?
There's no judges. That's what I'm trying to make sense of that. Like, how do you get a due process when there's nobody to process you?
Right. This is why I wanted to talk about this, because we're hearing ICE so much. ICE, baby. Too cold. Crazy that song beat was Under Pressure from.
So random, right?
But it worked out somehow because the Ice Babies got niggas under pressure for real. I guess before we get into talking about it, how everything's happening now, I just wanted to point out, and the reason why I said Homeland Security, I think people have forgotten there has just been so much crap piled upon more crap, piled upon the pigs that are crapping currently, piled upon more crap at this point. Homeland Security was a thing that started because of 9/11.
Right.
Homeland Security was not always a branch of our government in the United States. 9/11 was used to usher in Homeland Security to make us safer from attacks like what happened during 9/11. Although, when you watch the footage and you hear the testimony, it seems more and more like an inside job every fucking day. And yet, what is birthed outside of that is Homeland Security. Homeland Security is a department in and unto of itself. But it also houses ICE, FEMA, the TSA, the Coast Guard, and certain state-level police agencies.
What we call as task force.
Correct.
Sis.
The feds. Them niggas. So, we've been dealing with Homeland Security officially since 2003, but this has been the reason why people say 9/11 had to happen was to make this happen. Homeland Security is also the people who can basically create camps for people like what's going on with the ICE situation or any other governmental ideal.
Mm-hmm.
So now we got ICE on the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody, of course.
Hey, lovey.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, hey.
Hi, everybody.
So that's just a little background on where we get ICE from. I think that a lot of the times, the way things are pushed in the news, we hear one word so much, we forget what it's all connected to.
Mm-hmm.
So when y'all think ICE is just, they're just picking up those Mexicans, those dirty Mexicans, please don't take that as real. That's me mocking them. Please understand that it's more, it has more to do with what they deem is national security than any real race, because it goes well beyond those who are south of our border.
Absolutely. I mean, and it may I wonder if those same ICE people can tell. I understand you can't tell, but they can clearly see melanin, right? They see melanin, they say, ooh, potential. But it makes you wonder, can they spot a Canadian?
Mm-mm.
Like, can you spot an Irish person as easily as you can spot somebody that you deem?
I don't think they're looking for anyone that's melanin-less.
Right. I mean, of course. I mean, I'm just curious, though. I mean, what is the nature of this statue?
Puerto Rican, who would be considered American,
and
someone from Guatemala.
According to our president, Puerto Rico has a president.
Him. God damn it. I was so mad at that shit. Because you had a long talk with yourself, sir.
He said, I talked to the president of Puerto Rico.
I was like, to the president?
Yeah.
Did I miss an election?
That's what I was saying. Like, what? When's their day?
Y'all trying to kill me with that one. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still getting over this cold.
I'm trying to see if he talked to the president of Hawaii too. Like, that's
my God, he did. Right before he burnt down Maui.
Oh God.
Oh no.
What did I say? My bad. So yeah, y'all, we got a couple of videos, but we definitely want to get into this whole idea of what ICE is and what it's doing, because it's deeper than y'all want to talk about, I think. And I mean, as the general public, like, I'm gonna go ahead and play this first video.
Please play that video. My cousin had a run-in with ICE. That was crazy.
See, wild work.
What's going on? What's up with you? What's up, man? What's y'all on with me? I don't know what they on with me, bro. I got cameras. Y'all tweaking. You got the right to what? Y'all got the right to what? I got cameras.
First of all, don't run up on me like that. Like, don't run up on me like that.
And see, this was why I wanted to read those FAQs first, because they are supposed to show the person that they are detaining some form of identification, just like the cops are.
How come I can't never see any videos with them in any garb or uniforms or any paraphernalia that will identify to someone that that's what they are? To me, that looks like a bunch of thugs running up on somebody trying to get popped. Because you're not identifying yourself or anything.
Man,
Where's your badge? Where's your whatever? Your credentials? Like I'm not what?
Nah,
it looks just like a rally.
Right. But it don't. It looked like YNs too. It looked like anybody wants to commit a crime and doesn't want their face seen. It's wild to me that you're literally like, whoever that was behind the camera did not even have an accent. That nigga was straight.
Damn sure didn't.
Look, that nigga was from New Jersey. Like, what y'all on?
Hey, and it's wild to me. It's like how you have the quote unquote, I'm not gonna say it right, but some sort of authority to handle people inhumanely. Like, so I mean, regardless, let's take worst case or best case scenario that they're not from here. Does that disqualify them as human?
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't,
Like,
but
why? Like, and it's wild to me. I actually was, I live not far from, what are those things called? One of those immigration places where they actually take the test. And I just curious. I'm always just the curious one. I walk behind that velvet rope all the time. It's just something that I do. Um, I asked the lady. I said, "What's the likelihood of somebody that's from here passing this test?" She's like, like 80% of the people in Philadelphia can't read past 5th grade. They're not going to pass this test.
Americans have no clue what half of that stuff is on that test.
But we're charging these people who are working and learning, and you know what I mean, like, and I'm not saying all. I think that there's a genuine consensus that we're not saying all, but we're saying the good majority, if not most, come here for the idea of a better opportunity and what we sell back to their home.
Yeah.
I
mean, if the Mango Marauder would have his way, they would be paying tens of thousands of dollars per passport, per visa.
Absolutely would.
So there is no idea of a better life. I feel bad. Like I used to tell you all the time, I was working with people from Haiti. And like even that news story about the dude from Florida being one of the kidnappers, like
I was about to say, did we touch base on that?
Okay, so yeah and no, we did, but we did. So I'm gonna bring the current event back. Was a gentleman who just got life in jail, a Florida police officer who was found guilty of being one of the members of the gangs who were running around stealing people in Haiti over the last couple of years. You know what I mean? So you literally got people who are going to other countries just to play out these ICE fantasies.
That's wild work. Like, you're potentially acting as if you're somebody, deporting somebody, and then the levels of like nasty that this stuff gets. Like part of me doesn't want to go beneath the surface, but sometimes you have to.
Well, see, here's the thing: how you say, can you tell a Irish? Can you tell a Finnish person or a Norwegian? You know, by looking
Right.
at, can they tell the difference between me and a Dominican, or you and a Jamaican, or
No.
her and someone from the Sudan? No. So, at what point do we look at that and say, well, that could be me, paperwork or no paperwork?
What's the overall agenda here? And I'm not. And unfortunately, like although the orange, uh, I would say the president of the United States. Let me do better with my life. The president of the United States. Um, he's the face of this whole thing. Um, got to call to the carpet and hold to account that we live in a bipartisan system, and there are people that are on both sides that are on either side that are agreeing that this is okay.
And see,
Like
that's,
so, regardless of
that's
what you
where it
vote
all
for,
goes
this was
down.
almost like an inevitable thing.
Correct, because regardless of
Yeah.
whatever, they got people on both sides of the aisle saying, "Yeah, go for it."
Yeah,
At which point, then is it bipartisan? Because the bipartisanship at this point looks to be more so the people against the government.
it's like it's wild work, man. Like it's almost like it's not going to impact you until because it's already. I remember not long ago. It was like maybe a term ago, 2 terms ago. No, it was during the Obama administration. The end of it, or right in the beginning of the Trump administration, the Republicans were in uproar about the homosexuality and the gay marriages. Rah, rah, rah. But some of their kids was gay.
Yep.
So when some of their kids came out on Twitter or on TikTok and was like, "Hey, my dad's the senator of XYZ, and guess what, Dad? I'm gay." Bop 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 bop. Then he got a little hush, and all of a sudden, shit started getting. But now we're in this place now where some of these people are actually like dating, involved with, um, have children by like what they deem as illegal immigrants. So until it affects you, it's like it's okay, until your hundreds of thousands start to run out and that knock starts happening. Now it's going to impact how your family is, how your home is, how your Thanksgiving is going to be, how your Christmas is, because the person that was there organizing this stuff, you got them deported.
That part.
The same, it's a cycle of insanity. They try to make it dressed nice, but we see it. We've been experiencing it our whole lives.
So, with that being said, I want to get into the next video because what we have been experiencing our whole lives is this overseer turned officer mentality of the police, right? So, I'm gonna go ahead and share this next video with y'all, and we're gonna see how y'all feel about what the next steps are.
Mhm.
December 1st, 2025, more than 1,100 local law enforcement agencies across the United States have entered into agreements with ICE to assist with arrest and detention operations through the 287G program. Now, the 287G program is a formal partnership between ICE and state or local law enforcement agencies that authorizes trained local officers to carry out certain immigration enforcement duties. Under this arrangement, participating officers are cross-designated as immigration officers and can identify, apprehend, and facilitate the transfer of non-citizens with criminal records into ICE custody. Established under Section 287G of the Immigration and Nationality Act, the program operates through three primary models: jail enforcement, warrant service officer, and task force. According to the latest federal data, nearly 650 counties in 40 states now participate in some form of the 287 agreement. Florida leads the nation with 337 agreements as of November 24th, 2025, followed by Texas with 231. And you can find the map of the states participating in any form of the 287G program right here in my bio. Now, this growth reflects a broader trend in several Republican-led states where newly passed laws require local law enforcement to cooperate with ICE, effectively codifying the 287G framework into state law. Meanwhile, Democrat-led states such as Illinois or Oregon have adopted laws or policies that prohibit local agencies from working with ICE, creating sharp contrast in how immigration enforcement is carried out across this country. Now, that's not to say the Democrats are these good guys and these heroes, but I do want to bring some awareness to how Republican-led states are operating versus Democrat-led states.
Basically what I was saying.
I mean, the fact that there are supposedly now going to be police ICE, they're gonna be ICE. I don't even know what to call them. They're gonna be ICE PO'd. I don't know.
ICE PO.
Look, snowflakes and shit. Listen,
You're gonna have a lowercase L.
Pixel.
I am scared. We as a people are profiled from every point and doctrine in the law at this point. I'm scared. Y'all don't never hear me say that shit for real.
I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily scared. Like I said, like most of the stuff, you know, the new stuff, because of this type of society we live in, is so heightened and overstimulated. You'll see like the brand new law will kind of like drown itself out. You're like, well, this shit ain't make no sense in the first place. So you know,
ain't shit drowning itself out when I got coworkers who just found out they was pregnant and hate kids and can't get an abortion.
So that's a different story here. So I would match that up, and I'm not comparing the effect of it, but I would match that up in 2025. Just, I would say 2 weeks ago, Philadelphia finally just passed a law to where we're not being, or not Philadelphia, but Pennsylvania passed a law to where we're not discriminated on our hair.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's 2025. I'm clapping, but it's 2025.
See, that's relative though. You know what I mean? I lived in Arizona between 92 and 93.
Right.
And that was the year they made Martin Luther King's birthday a holiday in Arizona because they wanted the Super Bowl. We was in high school. Like
for me, and I know that it's not an absolute on it's not absolute what, you know, my statement, but at what point do we allow those that the matter is pertaining to, when do we allow them to sit and address the matter that's and come up with a plan that is convenient? You know, like, what'd you say?
Convenient for who?
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying essentially. Like this has been an ongoing thing, and that's what I was articulating about these new laws that are being passed, when we absolutely see who's making them, who they're designed for, and what the benefits are.
Right.
But what we see them do is not recognize the backlash.
True.
Oh, we hate niggers, but your daughter's dating one.
That part. Look, fuck you.
You can hate him, but now your daughter's pregnant, and you just took away abortion. So now your daughter's about to have a black baby, and now, since your compassion now has risen, there's nothing you can do about protecting that child.
That part. That very part.
Do you see how I'm saying, like, the law will overlap itself?
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to create insanity.
It should.
Isn't that what they're trying to do by design anyway? Create insanity, hostility, rage.
I believe you, and I agree. And it used to be patiently targeted towards us, to where the long-term effects didn't affect them until much later.
Okay.
Now
Well,
We're just
didn't
like,
we?
we can see the pimple grow on the face and watch it pop. Like this shit's magnificent if you sit back.
I feel like the progression just keeps rising because we won't get involved the way that they would like us to. The more we be like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna come outside and do that. We're not gonna act out in outrage.
Yeah.
And it's like coming to a point where we're like, all right, now we're just a couple steps away from this being our home issue.
Right.
Yeah.
Like we could mind our business on certain things, especially since everyone's older and their kids are coming up. But what do we do when that's us?
Mm-hmm.
Do we then still, mm, or what?
Well, my thing then is like, why don't we see it as us already? Why are we continuing to allow them to make us not see us where we are? Because they did nothing to them that they ain't did to us already.
Because they did nothing to them that they ain't done to us already.
God
I
damn it.
mean, you just literally took the words out of my mouth. Yeah. I mean, like I guess the older that I get, and you know, some of this stuff is I guess you know that age old saying, there's nothing new under the sun, right?
Yeah.
You know, like I'm at the point now where, and I remember you and I, Kristen, had a conversation. I mean, you were like, "Why aren't you mad? Why aren't you mad?" And at some point, I was mad. I was angry. But then, at some point, I adopted the elders' traits. Some of my grandpa, some of my grandmom, and now I'm just like, "Watch your feet, baby. I ain't gonna tell you again. Watch your feet,
Right.
and I'm gonna let whatever happens to you happen to you." But for those that are learning to watch their feet and turn, now you're like, all right, I can fucks with you now. I can talk to you about what the hell is going on. And they like, how'd you know to watch your feet? Now we can have a different conversation.
Right.
You
Right.
know, that's generally where I see success at this point. If I can get one person to just kind of tuck their feet in and not get them run over by the streets of society, then I think we got to win here. Is somebody that can talk about what the hell is going on. Not the problems, but how we solve them. Because I might have saved a solution based person here.
No, yeah. I mean, the solution based person is always going to try to look for the solution. But when you have such a quagmire as what we're seeing
Yeah.
in reflection to what America is and what ICE is doing to what America is. Like literally every time I hear a story about ICE, I feel like somebody just kicked the Statue of Liberty in the coochie. Like,
I'm talking like that. And for those of y'all who watch WWE and the old forms of wrestling, it's that motherfucker that's kind of slid out from nowhere. Like still Stone Cold Steve Austin, the match is going on, and out pops Stone Cold Steve Austin. You don't know who about to get Stone Cold stunned. And you
yeah,
just know he ain't supposed to be there, and he just did it. That's
here
what it
come
feels
Randy
like.
Orton out the crowd with the art
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Like, well, why did you do that? Like, why
it
did
just
you?
doesn't make sense. Like, we are a country built on the idea of bringing people to us from other places. And for them to completely turn that on its head and make it so that the actual people who've lived here every day of their life can't be comfortable because we don't know what y'all about to do to us next is wild.
The land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well,
Bitch,
out goes that melting pot stuff.
it's never been that. And that shit used to piss me off. It's always been a mosaic. I don't care what nobody say. Whatever the picture is made up of, is every little sect of every little thing, of every little piece, of every little something, all these fucking options. And nobody knows what to do anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Yeah. I mean, I guess what does that mean? Like, you sell a dream, and then you're like, you can't have it though.
And that's where it's shitty for the immigrants because y'all got to get up, especially those of color.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm the more you look like them, I think the better you're treated, even as an immigrant. We was talking about that earlier. It's the Irish people, Russian people, all them Ukrainians that got asylum over here during Biden. They ain't been forced to go nowhere.
The South Americans or South Africans, I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the Elons and these niggas. Yeah, them niggas. The South Africans, the white South Africans, them ones.
The French,
Right.
the
You know.
Oh, yo, we gonna get away with French. We finna get a wave of French.
The Australian too, because they ain't sending Crocodile Dundee ass nowhere.
No.
Trying to tell you, if you haven't been paying attention, what's going on in Africa and what's happening in France right now, we about to get a whole lot of French.
And a whole lot of Italians, because them niggas is shut the whole state, the whole country down the last 3 days.
What about what's happening in Dubai?
Exactly.
Oh, they're not gonna take them. Nah. They gonna take the people in India and send them down to Mexico.
Them Dubai people need to paste them little curls right here before they get on the plane. Okay, just right at the temple. Short hair, long curl on the side. Y'all will get in just fine. Oh, by the way, Israel and Palestine still at war. So are the Ukraine and Russia. People are out here dying in the same war zones that our American cities look like.
Man,
Them all the time. I also do think the asylum thing has to do with the fact that we're waking up to the idea that because we grew up Black, we have PTSD as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
So now we got asylums for when we say that shit in court. Oh no, he crazy. PTSD, yeah, asylum.
What in the Arkham is happening in our world right now?
Now tell me he don't look like a comic book supervillain. Look at him. Look at him.
Like we are going to be a nation. Like the United States of Gotham is where we're headed. I promise you. I'm trying to tell you.
I already got the pink hair. Let's go. Where my baseball bat? Let's fuck it up if that's what we doing. Cause
Look,
man.
Right. We flip into some vines if that's what we're doing.
That part, let's do it. Cause
Let's
it's
flip
so out of this world what we're dealing with on this planet.
You know how many cops is gonna be in that damn asylum?
Shit, that's the crazy part. Everybody everywhere is sick of their shit. It ain't just the American government; it's government. Like everybody everywhere is sick.
Yeah,
y'all
it's
all
like
the same fucking plan. Like they act like every single one of these governments ain't Britain, and these niggas just sit up there talking about fucking Meghan Markle and shit. Like no.
Listen. Them crusades, man. You gotta read your Bible. Them crusades. Well, they said in the name of the church, they were talking about the king. They wasn't talking about God. They wasn't talking about God right there, brother. They wasn't talking about God. Upon this rock, I'll build my church, and all these bones that are under it.
Nobody ever questions the catacombs under the Vatican.
Look how long it took for someone to unearth some of them.
Right. But I'm not trying to die tomorrow, so we're gonna.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Right.
A little too far.
Back to ice.
Ice.
Look,
yes.
Black ice is dangerous on the roads this time of year.
Exactly. You guys pay attention. Things have been frosting over everywhere.
Everywhere you look, frosted like a good glass.
Popcorn is bad for your teeth.
It can be if you chew it.
That's all I got. I ain't.
Thank you for tuning in to Tough Not Checkers. Like, share, subscribe, follow, join the conversation.
Hey man.
Thank you.
But yeah, like back to ice though. Like when we're dealing with stuff like that, and I'm old enough to remember like we had Russian spies. We had stuff going on and not
have
yes. Yeah.
We have Russian spies.
We have
Russian spies that
right.
And that's been my question. It's like, all right, what's the real agenda here? Like we know what the agenda is, but at this point, it's 2025. Just say it.
Can I just say something about that? We don't even have Russian spies. We got Russian friends. Putin got a picture of the president.
They snatched their wigs off.
Aren't they all college buddies? Didn't they?
Playing.
I mean, Like, what are we talking about? Right?
Right. That poor spot was like, oh, we ain't got to do this more.
Isn't money raised with
Semester
money?
weeks
I
off.
mean, what are we talking about?
I don't know. It's just a lot that happens behind the scenes to make these things happen, which is why I'm so against baddies and loving hip hop and Married to Medicine and Joel Osteen and all of these things that keep our people entranced.
Don't forget TD Jakes.
Have you ever been swallowed up, my nigga?
Swallowed up.
I think I'll take a
Have
sip
you
on that
ever
note.
been
Right.
swallowed up?
Swallowed up, baby. No, we can't forget Diddy party attending TD Jakes. I'm tired.
Wasn't there another one arrested yesterday for? Anyway, let's leave
Yeah,
that.
they did.
That's wild.
Meanwhile, the president just let out a Colombian cartel boss. Pardon my
Exactly.
French.
Well,
So
the cartel has been saying and doing and implementing. They're very strategic.
you see that, right?
Who
I
knew?
mean, you can say I say it is strategy. There's definitely it's almost like bimbo-ish. It's like you can see it, but it's like, how do you stop it? Like, hell of a system you got there, huh? It's pretty simple.
The system you got going
Hell of
on.
a system. Checks and balances.
It's just a triangle, huh? It's just a triangle.
Oh my God, it's working like this is what's
Fucking bravo! This you did
oh,
good.
and then they finally taking the racism out the money. Penny gone.
The who?
The penny. No more penny.
No more pennies. Thank God.
Listen,
Clever.
they finally taking
Now,
the racism off the money, even though Harriet Tubman never got her 20. It's okay.
Right.
It's
Right.
okay.
here's what's interesting. Now we
Go with
understand
Billy,
is what we understand is that copper is universally supplemental as far as a material.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep. And the
I'm
United
going.
States is going to take all them pennies and go to the junkyard like these niggas who robbed the pipes out your house and pay off this deficit. Ain't nobody.
I put my money on the rise of copper. I got a water jug. I'm not giving that water. I'm not driving that. You ever lift a water jug full of coins?
Yep.
Fucking blow your back out. You gonna wait? I'm gonna let that money accumulate. Wealth is in the minor, not the micro, not the macro.
Part you need a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to go to
Listen.
U-Haul. Yeah, man.
Where to? We got some coins to take to the coin style. Let's go.
But you know, to the focus. But I think that I'm happy for places like Baltimore, places like DC, places like Georgia, or not the state of Georgia, but like little parts of pockets of Georgia where even the military's fight, or not the military, the police are fighting back. I'm like, yo, this ain't okay. You know what I mean? Like, you busting up in somebody's home and it's happening. That's why I'm saying, like, it's cool, to let your peoples. Like,
And this is
some of
where
these New York cops is like, yo, my family ain't from here.
So y'all remember Anthony, right? That came on a couple of weeks with the grassroots.
Yeah.
So now we're having a conversation one time about the cop city that they're supposed to be building in Atlanta. And there was a petition going around at that time to defund that whole idea. And I'm like, why would you do that? Cops work best when they live in the neighborhoods they police. They have to see the people they deal with every day. The people can then trust them when they see them out of uniform being real people. I don't want to have to do what the police do. I don't want to have to show up to gunshot scenes. I don't want to have to show up to domestic violence. I don't want to have to do what they do. So as much as we look at the police as damaged, because they are, this ICE thing is different. Like, they literally are Denzel Washington and them niggas from Training Day. Like, they literally have to be
for real though.
Day ass cops. Like, this shit is weird. You see how them niggas stalk that man down?
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, where is the line drawn in the sand? Like, so now you have. So it was like, you, you know, like I guess COVID. We were like, you know, Blue Lives Matter too. And now we like, well, y'all motherfucking lives actually matter right now. Hold up, like, who are we really fighting right now?
I don't understand why there's fighting anything but the people who are making all of these things everyday part of our lives.
Right.
Like, do you realize it's been about 6 months since the children in DC have gotten to go outside to catch their bus and not sit in tanks, and armies just with big ass guns on their street while they go to school for the last 6 months? These kids have had to witness.
Right.
But y'all want to open up asylums. Stop doing asylum making shit. Stop it.
And it's wild to me, like, how probably the populace of people that have defaced the very the name of United States. You look at January 6th, right? That wasn't immigrants. That was people that were trying to get the immigrants.
None of it was immigrants. You know who was an immigrant? Luigi Mangione. And y'all was riding his balls for a minute.
Hey,
No.
sidebar. He might get out.
Mm-hmm. Paid all his legal fees, all that shit. Gave him clothes, haircuts.
Here's the thing: they never read him his rights.
Are you fucking? You gotta be.
I'm not joking with you. What? Listen, since I've been you know, back on my regiment, I've been honest, Engine Django. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. They never read this man his rights.
Meanwhile, Rodney Hinton even still alive. We have yet to even touch on the fact that they lost plane full of people. That's at least 200 people. A plane full of people was just lost.
Wait, a train full of people were also
again?
lost.
Again?
A plane and a train.
When?
The plane was like a couple of months back when they were supposed to be going to Venezuela, but then Venezuela started fucking with BRICS, so they wound up in the El Salvadorian jail, and nobody could find them niggas for like 3 months.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah. The BRICS brought it back up. And
our beloved commander in chief is still out here sending fucking planes over these niggas' head. Y'all gotta stop playing.
He said, well, we already set them off, so
y'all gonna stop playing with niggas.
Treating people's lives like the old game of hot potato. Remember hot potato?
But it's no different than when we was kids. Like, the only difference between now and when we was children in the Iran-Contra shit is that we know what Iran-Contra actually was now.
Right.
So now we see it happening all over again. Where the fuck is the Boston Tea Party? Where is all my fucking Bostonians to go house some shit? What is going on? Because how are we being taxed without representation and ain't near tea bag hit no water?
Listen, we need a Paul Revere.
I'm just saying we need.
I'm not volunteering. I'm just letting y'all know.
Johnny Appleseed.
Not it.
Look,
Not it.
Paul Bunyan and Johnny Appleseed and these niggas need to come back and incite some shit in y'all, because y'all just lost all sorts of Americanisms over these years. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Of it. Y'all feel like being American is marching when Greece literally was shut down for 6 months. Fuck a march. They not gonna make nothing. Greece is literally a third world country now because these niggas said no more.
France.
What are we doing, people? What are we doing?
The country of France, third world now, because they was like, no, we done. We done. We not sending another dollar. Now, whether I don't know the man that made that rule to like him or not like him. But what I will say is that he's doing what's best for. He feels like he's doing what's best for his people, and clearly you weren't. And if you were taxing somebody 80% of their economic income, that's not helping anybody.
At all.
That's not.
At all. You know, I don't hold no one group responsible no more. Like all of them
Mm-mm.
whoever's lives matter, make them matter. Like
Right.
y'all motherfuckers was talking all that shit. I'm so sick of the marches and the bullshit. Like y'all,
Ugh.
the fact that somebody just one day ran up and stabbed Martin Luther King in the fucking arm. And y'all don't even know that for real. Like he just got stabbed one day.
Mm.
Turn around and get shot. And y'all crying about Charlie Kirk. Come on, man.
It's the priority. We're in a feel good society.
It will feel good to be free like an American again.
And I'm glad. And you know, I know this is a sidebar. Which I know this is a sidebar.
Because the whole rest of it played in my head. It didn't take much.
I was doing good.
Right.
I was doing so good.
You started singing, y'all. It's up. Go ahead, baby.
Yes. Whoa.
During this time, I never knew how many people knew that West Virginia song.
Yeah.
Like, you see how many thoughts ran through my head at once? Like that West Virginia song, I was like, since all that's been going on, I just been hearing black folk be like, West Virginia, Valley, Wild. I'm like, and I'm
That's
learning so much more about West Virginia with all that's going on in society. West
That song has been
Virginia
running
is becoming
crazy.
more and more enticing. Like
hell
it's
no.
becoming.
Ain't no motherfucking way I'm going to the Appalachian Mountains. You lost your goddamn mind.
Hey man,
They have been trying to make it appetizing, though. I'm not going to hold you, even with these commercials where you keep hearing that daggone song. And it's stuck up here, too. Because I'm
it,
like, where did I see it? Netflix,
have.
Hulu. It
Let me
just keeps
ask you,
playing on repeat.
but let me ask you this though,
I'm not going, but
and be honest, be 100% honest. Do you know anybody from West Virginia? Thank you. That's
Not a
all
real
I.
thing.
That's all I
It's
got.
not a
not
real
even one person.
thing.
That's
Listen,
all
I
I
listened to a
got.
lady talk about it, and she was like, "Yeah, this is a great idea." I was like, "Negative." She was like, no, you got to hear me. The real estate prices are great." I was like, "I'm not
Like,
gonna be able to do it." You
I'm
pushing
I'm
the envelope that can't even be sealed. Honey, no,
I refuse.
like
no.
you can find the people of West Virginia because you can be driving down the expressway and you'll see the West Virginia license plate, and then
Don't
you
though. No, I don't think I've ever.
you've never seen a West Virginia is
No, I don't remember.
wow. And it's wildly amazing because they like Pittsburgh Steelers. That's all I know
Sorry.
about them. They like Pittsburgh Steelers.
I don't know. So is that what happened? Like, is it that a bunch of people from Pittsburgh decided to migrate down to West Virginia?
No, but here's the funny thing about West Virginia. The people of West Virginia, like like stereotypes that black people deal with, like oh, the hood, blah 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 blah, and here black people be like rah 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 rah. No, this is a stereotype. People in West Virginia really don't black, the white, or indifferent. They don't give a fuck what you say about them. They don't
I'm
care.
from
They
West.
not here to defend anything. They just okay. But
It's,
they are the
it's
most
certain people
pleasant, nicest
shit.
people ever.
People that can't defend shit. Cleveland niggas, West
Oh
Virginia,
my God. West Virginia is I want to,
certain
they
parts.
don't care.
It's just But yeah, I would never live that close to the Appalachian Mountains, no matter what nobody was paying and what the
No,
benefit.
good.
What's wrong with the
No,
mountains?
thank you.
What you mean?
What you mean? What's wrong with them?
I mean, besides the weird mountain people.
They retarded. The mountains is retarded. The
Just
mountains
altitude,
themselves.
lack of oxygen.
I don't know what,
It's
but
also a good place to find out what goes bump in the night.
fuck around and find out started in the mountains. I
Right.
think mountains was here before the earth. Like that was what started That's the rift that started everything.
I
Something
mean,
wrong
like,
with
is
space.
it mountains or trees? I can't figure it out anymore.
And you know, I get it. I agree to a degree.
Nah, think about it. If we was Pangea, right, and the
Mm.
shit split apart, but that mountain range was able to stay in that spot since Pangea. It's all kind of shit in here, bruh. No,
Well, so here's where we might agree that I think that some of those mountains they invertedly collided and we got a little smushed. And as a result, it went "Eh." You know what I mean? So
that's it.
part of me does agree. The Rockies, now the Rocky Mountains, I'm a little bit wary of them because it's like they treat the Rocky Mountains kind of like Rio, Brazil. Like
Right.
the there's shit up there that's still yet to be discovered.
Mhm.
By the way, did y'all know that they have this alien-like looking parasite that's swimming around in one of the Great Lakes?
That black thing that the nigga let loose,
The motherfucker, like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's that it got a big ass mouth with a bunch of teeth.
like
I
venom.
thought it was AI, but they're like, no, this is real life. Like,
I mean, with all the things that have been coming up.
I mean, they just seen Bigfoot yesterday, bro.
Did them eggs hatch yet?
Nope. Or they didn't tell us. I'll put it
All
like that.
right. Okay, because I've been waiting.
Oh,
Okay,
I've been
because
like,
seeing dragons and the goddamn Chinese people been seeing them shits for a
it's
minute.
okay. I'm gonna be an ass kicking before it's all over.
like you're gonna take away all the immigrants, and then you're gonna replace them with woolly mammoths.
I
We have a lot to be thinking about,
don't
y'all.
want
There's
to
some
live in Jurassic Park. Like, this is not on my calendar for 2025. I do not want to live in Jurassic Park. I'll deal with the zombies and the government and all of that shit. But Jurassic Park is a no for me.
Listen, that concludes our one segment. Now we're gonna jump right into that. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Wait, hold up. Hold up. 'Cause
Oh, what?
What I did.
No way.
audience,
You got
folks, I got a
Man,
question. I need to hear that again. No, don't say it again. But I'm just gonna ask very plainly so that this little mind of mine can process what I thought I heard. You telling me if you had a choice between I Am Legend, Walking Dead, and Jurassic Park, you would choose Walking Dead?
yep.
Lovey, what would you choose? If you could choose between having to live through Walking Dead or like an I Am Legend, or so I'm gonna give you a contrast because I didn't give you a fair contrast too. So I'm gonna let you answer this again, Kristen. Jurassic Park, Godzilla type stuff,
Nope. Just Jurassic Park. Godzilla's only one thing.
but
So
there's
we
right.
still
we can
Godzilla
compare
King
it to
Kong.
nope.
Wait,
Godzilla
wait,
King
wait,
Kong.
wait, 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 wait. Whoa, whoa. In today's time, Godzilla is not just one thing.
Right.
Godzilla himself is just one entity, not just one thing.
You gotta watch the show.
No,
Or the movies.
Right.
The movies is for real.
He's just one titan,
right. There was always other
not
ones. There was always other ones.
right.
But Godzilla by himself is just Godzilla. Mothra and all of them, well, whoever the fuck, all the rest of them niggas, they's chilling. It's just him. Jurassic Park is all of them, and then some little ones too.
I'm
No,
not beat for waking up in the morning and there's all kinds of dinosaurs outside with their own agenda and their own eating schedule. Also, I'm not going to be able to outrun the raptors. So you got me messed up. I'm not about to play with you. Um,
because they play that game in Jurassic Park like that shit ain't really gonna jump out
one,
and take your head off. No,
Like
we already
we
had
do,
a problem. Like, I can't see that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be outside killing something every single day.
so you're gonna go with the with the zombies too.
I mean, listen, I'm pretty surgical with my headshots only, and that'll work. You have to do what you have to do.
Zombies are just easier, bro. Like, think about it. Even in both zombie examples, they were able to stop for a second, build something, be inside of a safe space. And he had mad shit in the house.
So here's where I'm going to throw in my perspective, like my monkey wrench perspective. Them dinosaurs are going to have to stop to eat. Like the Tyrannosaurus Rex is not really looking at me as a meal, right?
Nice.
Uh, you said lies.
Lies you tell. Listen, as soon as he see you, you dinner. Fuck out.
Nah, I mean you got a whole Stegosaurus that's there, or whatever. I'm the now the Velociraptors. I can
Okay,
see
so you're a
that's
devil
being an issue.
to him. It's cool. You're an appetizer to him. But there are also little ass same size as my bearded dragon that will attack you by the hundreds and nibble.
The
have a
difference
bearded dragon.
between the herbivores and the carnivores is the playing field's not even in a way
I
that you
mean,
shape that. Like
and
there's a lot of
ideally,
us.
with dinosaurs, I just have to make it to the wintertime.
Jesus, you think it's that simple?
No, it's not that
So
simple.
Like you
But
think
I
it's
think
bigger. Now you sound like us. You think it's
the
bigger.
only way to off them would be for us to slip into one of those hot little ice ages. So really, it being cold is, to a degree, it may not stop anything. Also, T-Rex may not, be built the way
it stops
we're thinking.
crocodiles.
What's that
That's
mean?
one of thousands.
Cold air.
That's one.
Right.
It stops them all.
It wasn't even the original Jurassic Park.
Who told you that?
Wait.
Alligators and
How do we
crocodiles
know?
don't like.
How do we know this to be a fact that
Be,
dinosaurs all are going to operate like crocodiles do? Is that a fact? For real? Do we
well,
know
dealing
that
with
to be a fact?
enough of a fact, but we know enough to say, all right, after that, I got some saber-toothed tiger to deal with. We got some, and who's to say that zombies walk slow and that you just gonna be able to pick them all up? They might be fast as shit and whoop your ass.
I don't know what you're gonna do, but I was raised with weapons. It'll be fine running
All
or
right.
moving slow. I don't know, but
All
okay.
right, so bet one more. You ready? Aliens? Would you remember Aliens or Predator?
That's
You
me.
see where I'm going?
Oh God.
Are you gonna live a week in Aliens? Or are you gonna live a week with Predators?
Predators.
I'm gonna be all right with a predator.
They black. They gonna understand. They gonna give me a face tattoo and send me on my way like Sanaa Lathan. We gonna be cool with it.
Right. We can
You
identify
gonna work
each
with them?
other.
You
Yeah.
gonna work it?
We got the
They've
same
been working with us for quite some time, haven't they?
I got the same hair as these niggas and everything. Come on, Joe.
They've been working with us for quite some time. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You stupid! I got the same hair as you anyway.
I got the same hair.
I might
I'm
have
gonna
to
come
be
right
with
outside
y'all.
like I'm ready. I'm ready. Come on.
I might have to
these
be with
things.
y'all
You need
though
to do.
with their Alien versus Predator. At least with the Predators, they got reasoning. Them aliens, they ain't had no rhyme or reason for what they
Aliens
did. They
and
just
dinosaurs. Aliens and dinosaurs is the same outcome.
and for that thing to even come to be, I'm not with it. I'm not even with it. Like a motherfucking thing just grab on your and just fuck your face. Let's just fuck your face, and then you can't even tell your homies, and you just sitting there in shame
Just
that
so
you
y'all
just got face
understand what
fucked.
happened, right?
Huh?
Just
Well,
in case
that's
you don't understand what happened. We just realized in this moment, right, very now in this part of our lifetime, that face huggers meant something totally different. Thank you,
What's a face
William.
hugger? Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. You just got face fucked.
Right,
Nobody took
right in
nobody
this
paid
moment.
attention to what happened.
in this
And like
moment.
Sigourney Weaver was trying to tell y'all, don't let that thing out. You're
Oh,
gonna
I
be
just
face
think
fucked.
so.
The thing jumped out, bow, got your face, and it was like, let me give you these massive pumps down your throat. And then all of a sudden, it didn't give a fuck if you was man, woman, you just got face fucked. And as a result, boom, you're so ashamed. You know how most times the women were the ones that be like, "Oh shit, this thing jumped out and face fucked me. I'm about to have my chest hurt." The men, if there were no men on that ship, that there was going to be no problems with the aliens, because the women were the first to be like, "Yo, I got face fucked." The men were like, "This motherfucker just face fucked me, and I gotta tell my homie, my 12-year vet homie, that a motherfucking thing this big just fucked my face, and I'm about to have a baby."
No, it's the part where you gotta say you swallowed.
Yeah,
It forced me.
like why are you getting morning sickness right now, my nigga? You just throwing up. We supposed to be killing
What?
shit. You throwing up.
Are you okay?
No. Y'all all about to die. That little dick about to pop straight out his stomach.
Hold on, just bow. Yeah.
Help!
Oh shit, Ray Eyes got face fucked.
Oh,
Bitch,
horrible.
say
At
nothing.
least the predators, they be like, all right, we're here for the game of survival.
Right.
The most dangerous game. Did y'all have to read that in school?
What?
The most
Yeah.
dangerous game.
No,
Oh, it's a good book.
I read that later.
Yeah, it's a good book.
It wasn't mandatory though.
That sucks. I had to read that shit, but I liked it, so I was happy. I was
It wasn't no face fucking in it, just so y'all know. So,
a little bit of mind fucking though. A little bit of
A
mind,
little mind fucking,
but no face fucking in that one.
that's a messed up behind move. That's a bad way to die.
When we talk about the generational trauma,
That's a horrible way to die.
just from the movies alone, think about it. You got face fucked and pregnant at the same time, which is just fucked up. Especially if
And the
you're
bitch chokes you to it. And it has a thing around your neck, and you just sitting there like this for a while, like helpless.
Yep.
Golly.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm cool with the predators. I'm gonna stick with the zombies. I don't mean there's too many unknowns with the dinosaurs and the aliens. Like
I got one more for you. Now, I don't even know. Did y'all see the movie Species? There was like a series of them. Did you see the movie Splice? Oh, that's a different one. Splice, this thing goes from male to female. And then, female to male. Gets pregnant, has a baby, and then impregnates something else, and it gets wild. But I was about to ask you, would you deal with a Splice or a Species? But you didn't see Splice yet. It's an older movie too.
Gotcha.
Well, it came out around the time Species came out. It's on Netflix.
I'll find it.
Yeah, but I don't think I could deal with them aliens, man. That's the main reason why I can't deal with an alien.
Thank you. And the end result being a thing made of fucking acid is just no.
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 Why your breath that hot? We can't. No.
That never made me comfortable when I first saw how the alien. It was just like out the egg, pow. Like, ooh.
That's how you got to do it. Right out the egg like this? No.
You can't just like poke him with a parasite, nothing like that. Like,
nope.
Did anybody see Alien Earth?
No, not yet. I know what you're talking about though. The new show that just came out.
So I'm gonna send you a link with the event so you could.
Word.
Yo, man. Sidebar:
Yeah.
Did you hear that Elon Musk said? What did he say? He was like, "Yo, we not ready to go to Mars yet." He said, "We not quite ready." There's some stuff up there that may have responded back. Like, don't you bring your ass up here.
Look, they keep blowing up.
Bugging.
They keep blowing up in ships. It's kind of obvious to me too. I'm glad he could take a hit with his autistic ass.
He said, "We're going to put this exploration on."
But don't look at me like that. You know that man is real.
I do. I know, but
real on the spectrum. Like he's bad on the spectrum for real, with a lot of money.
Look,
In the Tonka truck spaceships is he sending up there?
that dude, bugging. That dude. I do want to talk about that, like outer space one day, because I think that uh,
We'll get into it.
it's an
We
interesting
shall
one.
get into it. But
It's
yeah,
an interesting one. But anyway, we are Chestnut Checkers, y'all. We are here every Wednesday. This was an interesting one because we didn't know really the sensitivity of how we were going to approach it and also the depth of where we can without being censored. So, with that said, we are Chestnut Checkers. We absolutely support all who support their own lives and support life thereof. Even if you're having a little bit of problems, we still support you and we love you because we understand that you may or you're going to get through it, but at the end of the day, we want you guys to know that if you have somebody that's doing the right thing and that's doing their best, stand up for them. Stand up for what's right. Go get a little bit of an education, a little bit of an understanding, so at least you can defend your neighbor. Because if you love them, support them, be there for them, and stand up for yourself too. We have a Queen's Gambit.
oh sure. Let's see.
No, no, no. And hit it.
Yeah, hilarious. All right, so you've been tuned into Chestnut Checkers, and before we wrap up today's episode, we were talking about ice, not the kind that melts, but the kind that knocks. Because ice doesn't just impact one group, it reaches into Black immigrant communities too. Families from Jamaica, Haiti, Trinidad, Nigeria, Ethiopia, Sudan, people who look like us and sound like us and live with us. And they often get overlooked in the immigration conversation. The Black community feels it differently because of immigrants with a Black face. There's a double visibility. There's the idea that you're going to be profiled for being a nigga and then get carted off for being an immigrant. And sometimes the danger doesn't come from ICE directly. Sometimes it's the local police. Sometimes it's your everyday January 6th participant. But what ICE really does is freeze opportunity. It freezes stability. It freezes the trust between the communities and the systems that are meant to protect them. Where the board tilts back in our favor is when we see our Black immigrant brothers and sisters as a part of our own stories. And we start to understand that because we look like them, they are us. And we have to be as loud about them as we are about us. But always remember that life is chess, not checkers. And when ICE tries to chill communities into silence, we bring the heat of unity, clarity, and care. Until next week, y'all.
We are Chestnut Checkers, y'all. We love y'all. We fully support. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you follow, share, tell your friends. Um, as usual, we have up and coming events. We have up and coming guests that are going to be coming on. So make sure you tune in. And if you have something to say, bring your ass on here and have something to say and say what you have to say. We're here to support. We're here to promote. We're here to make sure that you have a voice. We pay for the platform. All we want you to do is speak what's on your mind. Just don't hurt nobody. Love, love y'all. Love, 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 love. With that being said, we wish y'all, for those who are tuning in late or may not have the ability because we're in the holiday season, we want to wish you guys a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. A healthy, prosperous. For those that are by themselves during the holiday season, I encourage you to start making friends. Start reconciling some things that you had some issues with that was your fault, and begin to foster those relationships so that you can have what you desire, which is that community, which is that support. And we welcome 2026 with prosperity, love, and life. Yo, we're in December, y'all.
My birthday on Sunday. Fuck you mean?
Right. Did it trigger? I mean, I know this is your time of the year, but did it like trigger like 2025? We made it. We're not done, but it's like, yo,
By double time. Like I don't even know what happened from August to November.
oh boy, was like that's your motherfucking problem. That's how 2025 did me good. But we are Chestnut Checkers. Make sure you guys tune in every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are here for you guys. Have a good one. Blessings be to you.
Good night, y'all.
Night, everybody. Love you.